I think the important starting point is Greg Brockman is important, Rachel. He's going on a leave of absence. Sort of define what we know about that.
Yeah, so we know that he informed the company that he's going to be taking off until the end of the year. He's been at the company from the very beginning. In fact, I've been told by people that the very earliest days of OpenAI were happening at his apartment. So he's definitely been an integral piece of the company. He's one of the top people there, someone that Sam Altman, the CEO, often looks to. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens while he's out.
We're showing a post that he did on X kind of confirming the details of it, and it looks like he needs a break. Schulman is a name I'm less familiar with. What was he doing at OpenAI? And I guess how significant is it that he's jumping over to Anthropic, of all places?
That, I would say that's a pretty big deal. I mean, we've seen a couple people make that kind of move recently from OpenAI. But yeah, John Schulman, also someone who's been there from the very beginning, with him gone and with Greg on leave. That means there, to my count, is like 2 people from the original 2015 blog post saying, welcome, this is OpenAI, here are all of our founding members.
Yes.
We have Sam Altman, we have Waj Zaremba. I believe those are the 2 people that are remaining there. In addition to these guys. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens going forward.
So, I mean, the information reported in the first instance that Greg Brockman was leaving, then I think we got some clarification that it's a leave of absence or a sabbatical. But the point being, in aggregate, people track OpenAI. There's been a lot of change. It seems a very long time ago that Sam Altman was briefly ousted. So summarize it all for the audience. You know, where do they stand now versus that fateful weekend of November 23?
Yeah. No, it seems so long ago, but also not. So a lot of leadership has changed and left, and a lot of things have been reorganized there, especially in the safety portion of the company. Sam obviously is back from that time in November. Ilya Sutskever, who helped organize the coup to remove Sam in the first place and then recanted, has left the company. Jan Leakey, who had worked on super alignment at the company, is gone. And we also have a bunch of other people in leadership positions, such as John Schulman, that have left. And now we also have, as we said, Greg Brockman is stepping back. I mean, to be fair, he's been there for a long time. He's done a lot of work, so maybe he just wants a break.
For a lot of people, that's not so important, particularly if you're in the world of engineering. You want to say, what's OpenAI shipping right now? What is the latest thing for them on the product side?
Well, that's an excellent question, actually. So they have
Thank you.
You're welcome. They have all the models that are in ChatGPT, and including GPT-4o, which was released in the past couple months. But the most recent thing is voice mode, which is in alpha, which means it's been released to a very limited number of people. The company has not said how many people. But it's not that many people, from what I can tell. And they're slowly going to be releasing it to more people in the coming weeks and months through the fall.